Hi, how we doing? Since they're trying to keep me off of TikTok right now, I figured I'd come over here just because it's easier to not get me nannered. Blue is mass reporting, but I also want to make sure that we're 100% clear that the individual who is up in Pastor Petty's box by the name of Mallorie's Accountability, she's an Emily Emo Beast Jack apologist. I don't know who recognizes this, but she has self-admitted, and Jordy has admitted, that she has been contacting Emily Emo Beast Jack and Jordy for some time to try and help Emo bring me down so that Emo can get away with what he does on the app. Those are the kinds of people that Pastor Petty's letting up into his space. And I think it's really important we have that conversation, because I don't know who knows, but Blue has been getting thousands of dollars from people on this app. And I believe he's been doing it behind the scenes. We know that he's gotten money from OG, and we know that OG has been buying people. I personally think she got mad at Rissa because she didn't think there would be repercussions to it, and she thought she could get a bunch of people on her side and play victim. I've kind of figured out what OG's scam is, by the way. Who confessed to it earlier? Oh, Blue? Yeah, okay. So, I want to go into depth because I fully believe I have figured out OG's scam. And a lot of people have wondered why she called out Rissa, why she's called out Kai, but she hasn't called out, Blue. OG has been getting money from individuals on TikTok. Please like the live. Please, if you know anyone on TikTok who watches, please take a second to send them a quick link, and I'll start from the beginning. So if everybody can stick around for a second, if you know anybody who isn't watching that should be, please go and get them, because I figured out OG's scam. I've got it down. I've been thinking about this, and I realized what she's doing, and I would like for everybody to hear this who needs to hear this. Can somebody make sure, is anyone in here that talks to Melissa, Evie's mom, Megan, any of them? Can people let them know I'm over here? Megan might stream it. I don't know if she's on or not. Wait. Okay, if you can let them know, I would really like them over here, because I think I've figured a lot of stuff out. I know OG's going live tonight. We'll probably stay over here for the weekend, just because Blue's trying to get me shut down and mass report me over on TikTok, and I don't really want to let him win. I haven't gotten a word back on the appeal on my main, but it was only one day, even if it sticks. The backup, I got schmexual harassment and schmexual harassment and hate and hate speech and bullying. Dangerous activities on my main. So, I had a green screen up and was talking to you guys, so I guess that's dangerous. But, if anybody, please, I'm going to give it another minute. Please share. I have figured out OG's scam. I know what she's doing. I know why she's doing it. I know how she's manipulating people. And I can prove she's buying people's harassment of others. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to put the pieces together, honestly, but you have to see all the pieces as they're working. And I sat back last night after I got off a little bit, and I realized it, and I've been thinking today, and I've got it. I know what she's doing. Okay, thank you. I'll turn my camera on in just a second. Sorry, I really have been regretting not getting this lotion from Bath and Body Works, so I'm gonna do it. Also, like, I know, I just want to address this real quick because I know Petty's going to call it out whether or not I do it. Yes, I did activate the gifts and the membership over here. Everybody is welcome to subscribe if you'd like. You don't have to. It's not like TikTok where I think you'll get special stickers and stuff. But if you do want to support, like, I'm not going to be mad. Like I said, there have been nights where I've stayed up till 4 or 5 in the morning watching this shit. What, Miss? That makes no sense, Miss B. Why would Nikki be scamming me? Oh, okay. I was so confused. Okay, so here's OG's scam on TikTok. We know that OG called Rissa out, and I've been asking why for a while. Sorry, I'm really, like, blah today. I didn't get up on, I didn't wash my face before I left the house. I don't really care. It is what it is. Make fun of my appearance, make fun of my looks. I don't give a shit. Okay, so here's what OG does. OG Boss Lady has been scamming for a while. I believe for months, if not over a year now. Team Loyalty may not all donate, but Team Loyalty is invited to family fundraisers where they give OG money. Now, keep in mind, nobody's tracking this money. Nobody's watching. OG can send individual thank yous out and say, you know, we got the money, but she doesn't have to tell you if she's trying to get $100 for someone that she actually got $500. In my eyes, that's a very good way to make quick money and make yourself look very good all in one breath, because people think all of the money they're giving you is going to go help somebody. Now, where OG fucked up is that when everybody started this shit with Rissa, she saw that a lot of people didn't like Rissa. And we witnessed people collectively shift from knowing who Rissa is to calling Rissa a scammer. Okay? Blue, Carmen, you notice how Blue and Carmen have gotten people to kind of come together and talk shit about Rissa and myself? Smashley, Queen Witch, Ash Lark, all of them. We know that OG went behind the scenes and told people that she needed to fundraise money to pay for Carmen's hotel. We know that OG lied and she fundraised money to help pay for Rissa's flight. We know that OG, we know that OG has fundraised money as she's sitting in a hotel room saying that she's in a DV situation, making money on TikTok gifts while people are paying for her to live in that hotel room. And then she went on a vacation like a week later. OG has been getting people to send her money, but I don't believe she's been transparent in anything. I don't think she's told anybody just how much she's made. I also think that to bypass SSI, OG has had a lot of this done through Chris, because Carmen slipped up last night and OG slipped up a couple times. I have receipts that things have been done under Chris's name. Because Chris isn't the one that's on SSI. Chris isn't the one that has to report the income that could potentially get it taken away. Chris is the one that allegedly did the DV on her over the summer, that right around the time she was fundraising for an unknown individual, per her messages on the app. Some people may know who it was, but she said she had a wish list in her bio and you could buy this person things because they were in protective custody or something. OG's been buying people off by giving them money when she figures out they need it. The problem is that Kai and Rissa stood up and they didn't take shit from her. They asked questions. She treated them poorly. I don't know where Kai stands in all of this right now, but I will tell you that I've watched her shit on Kai time and again. And what I can tell you with 100% certainty, without having to pull up receipt after receipt, is that OG has been buying people off to stand in her defense. And when she called Rissa out, she made a lot of money in gifts, I bet, compared to what she normally would make. And when she called Rissa out, she got to go on other platforms and look like a victim, recruit people for team loyalty. She found Carmen and paid Carmen off. And then once she gave Carmen money, guess who Carmen rode hard for and said the nastiest stuff to? Yeah, there was a week in June or July where she claimed it was a DV situation and she had to go into a hotel. People paid for the hotel, people paid for her food, people sent her money. But ironically, right around that time too, she was doing a wish list for a mother and daughter who were in, like, looking and, you know, like under the radar trying to fly out. Now, what I will say, I don't know if it's true or not, but if it's true, I think she got jealous. I think she got jealous that someone was getting a lot of shit and she realized she could do the same, but OG doesn't want the in-between of gifts. OG wants the in-between of cash. So OG has been buying loyalty. And I like a term someone uses, she's washing the money. I love the idea that she wants to sit here and defend. She made over $6,000 or over $5,000 or $6,000 in August, but look at how much of it she gave away. If you needed that money, why did you give it away? And why are you begging your friend for $550 when someone's at your house visiting you and sending her a gift 2 days later after she sends you $1,100 on accident? I don't think that plaque cost the full $550, but I do think that plaque was bought to distract Gina in an effort to try to keep her from asking for her money back. Look at the moves OG creates in her life, and look at who's starting the drama right now and running around with the lies, because Blue and Blue's people are the ones that are up in Petty's box lying as OG. You notice they're not talking about OG when Blue's up there? I wonder how much Petty got paid. I think Petty got something. I think Petty got gifts. And Petty didn't want to piss her off because she was gifting him big. Because Pastor Petty's money went up significantly on TikTok when he started letting OG come around. Not to mention, who did those gifts go to? Did they go to her fiance so he could cash them out? Granted, it's a stupid fucking idea because TikTok takes 66% of it, but I mean, hi JoJo. I'm just going over OG's elaborate scam and the fact that I think that she paid Blue off to do what he's doing right now. And Petty's still under her thumb. I truly believe that OG thinks she's got something she can use to prove that everybody's lying. So here's what I think is happening. And here's why Petty should have stayed out of it. I believe, because you notice how Petty's not focusing on her. You notice how Petty is like kind of using Blue as a diversion. You notice how Blue comes in there and they're trying to make it about lies about me. Because keep in mind that Mallory's accountability has been in contact with and helping Emily Emo Beast Jack get away with what they're doing on this app. Done. I think Petty got paid to call OG out. It's just a theory. But I do think Petty's been getting money from OG. I think Petty's at his mother's house right now. I think that Petty's wife is not happy with how he is on TikTok. I think they may have gotten kicked off base. But I believe that Petty is with his mother in Georgia right now with the kids. And it's a very subtle reason why. But I have somebody who has noticed, hey, I know somebody who has noticed that there's a variation in what the kids call mom and what the kids call grandma. And the kids are referring to grandma. And Petty's not in the same place. I think he got kicked out of the house. Whether she did or not, I don't know. But I think he's in his mother's house, and that's why he's hiding in the closet today. I think Petty got paid off to call OG out, and I think OG's been laying low so that people can run around and do what they do and say what they say, and I feel as if they're going to try to go tonight and provide falsified evidence to try to prove Petty wrong, and I think Blue's in on it. I think that Blue thinks they are a mastermind behind deceit. And I've noticed Blue is trying to divert conversations away from OG in the last 2 to 3 days. Yeah, he was hiding in a closet. I think OG's going to come live tonight, and I feel as if she might be able to disprove a few things Petty has said, which will be enough to plant a seed of doubt in some people's head. But I think they forget that you can't clean up a mess when you've paid people off. He was hiding in his bedroom a couple nights ago. Days ago. You know, have you not noticed he'll be hunkered down by a wall, like he's sitting on the floor and there's a bed sheet in the background? Petty's been hiding. When was the last time you saw Petty go live from his desk with that background on the wall? I've been waiting for it. I've been waiting for him to announce he got kicked out of that house. It's not just me, it's other people too. I didn't realize out in the car, I didn't realize there was a variation in what the kids call mom and grandma, but it's very close. 2 letters difference. He's not been going live. When Wifey yelled at him, he was sitting on the floor. Did you notice that? There was a live back in June. I don't know if they want me to say their name or not, but they brought it to my attention, where a lot of us might remember Petty saying he had to speak in code. He was drunk. Who did what? Aren't you, don't mute him. Aren't you an OG supporter, Sis News? Because I know I've seen that name talking shit about me on TikTok. And you're not going to come in here. I have a lot of shit on OG. I'm not afraid of his wife. Well, yeah, but you've been talking with OG and speaking ill on me. So in my opinion, that is going with somebody, which was why you got blocked. In my opinion, Petty should be afraid of his wife, because I remember he dropped this after someone reminded me. She did? Why? I'm so confused. Anyways, there was something Petty said in the summertime, and it was that speaking in code, he tried to say, do you know when, like, your spouse or when someone you're with kind of gets jealous type situation? How your wife gets jealous of what you're doing and who you're spending your time with. I don't know who Grippy Socks is, but I'm sorry. Okay. Well, to be honest, then I'm going to put him in timeout, because I'm not going to deal with that. A couple days later, I've been told was when it came out that he may have slept with a mod and got her pregnant. We've heard, I think Smash has been given money, because Smash lied yesterday about knowing Nikki was getting money. I don't think Wifey liked him on live. I really don't. And then I think right around that time was also when Bougie and Samantha came out with that live where they discussed what he was doing was illegal to be doing on a military base, and that they were in contact trying to figure things out. He's at his mom's house, I think. I feel it enough that I feel confident to say it on live. Yeah, there was a Meg up in his box last night, and I tell you what, he was awkward as fuck. And I have it on recording. Yeah, Blue's mad because I think Blue faked an email to me trying to pretend to be the victim of that crime, and that they went out to a club, they got wasted, plastered, whatever. They came home and may have been physically violent with somebody, and they pulled a pew-pew on that person, and they tried to say that it was unwarranted and that she was the bad person, but it got dropped in a court of law. But that person, I think, who reached out to me was Blue, pretending to be them, saying they had a PO on him, and I think they're trying to get her in trouble, as well as me. So I went live last night, and I said something about people in his real life contacting me, and so now he's saying I've contacted his family, which I didn't. It's convenient that Mallorie's accountability popped back up, isn't it? It's convenient, because isn't she in Michigan as well? It's convenient that she and Blue are up there lying about me contacting someone's rapist. Never did it. But Mallorie's accountability, again, just for the people who have missed it, she actually stands with Emily Emelby-Shack, and she's admitted it. I'm not going AWOL, honey. I'm sitting here. Do you think I don't say things deliberately? Everything I say because I know that they're going to react in a way, and I want to see if they're going to tell the truth or lie, because I've got the proof of the truth. And it drives them nuts. And that's why last night, Pastor Petty tried to get Mexican Homie to go against me. Oh, it's fine. I know I'm not a bad person. I know I don't have to prove myself. That's the difference. You can't disprove the lies. And if I sit here and try to do it by screaming and yelling and fighting and saying I didn't do it, we already know you can't trust Blue and you can't trust Mallorie's accountability. Because Mallorie's accountability sat with Blue, which was why I blocked them and never communicated, but they said I did. Now, when I blocked Mallorie's accountability, that's when she went real life on me. So Mallorie's accountability is tied to Blue, and Blue has been getting money from OG. Karma mods for OG. Have y'all not realized that all of these people that are up in Petty's box are OG supporters? I truly believe Petty has been getting paid off, and that what they're going to try to do is go at some of Petty's shit, because they have planted little lies in there that she's going to be able to disprove or discredit, and she's going to try to make it look worse. I also think that they might fuck up and they think I don't know something about Gina that I do. And I promise you, I don't support someone if I don't look into them at some point. And if something gets brought to me, you better damn well believe I'm going to look into it. And I promise them that if they think they know what happened, they don't. Because if they try to use it against that woman, it is not going to look good. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm going to say Gina's not a bad person. But part of me feels as if Petty has been buttering people up to make him look like the good guy, to make him look like he's trustworthy, so that you all believe him. And then when OG can disprove things he said, that's what I feel is about to happen. He's love bombing Gina. Have you guys not seen? I mean, I know people have seen it, but have you not recognized he's love bombing Gina? He's doing to Gina what OG did to her, just in a very emotional way. OG wanted money from him. He wants Gina's blind support. I really think she's going to get hurt. I really think so I'm gonna go see what OG's got, and I will be live later. Please watch for here because Blue's trying to get me taken down on TikTok. So I don't know, we'll spend a day or two over here just building this up and kind of seeing how we like it.